Okay, now we should be good. Yo! All right, we're good. We're good now. What happened? Let's go over it. So, so in January and February, there were snapshots for an airdrop. DeFi Kingdoms launching their new kingdom on AVAX subnet called Crystalvale. And how do you qualify for this airdrop? Well, in January and February, if you were staking Jewel as XJewel, you were staking LPs in the gardens of Jewel, you qualified for an airdrop. The airdrop is in Crystal, the new power token of the new kingdom. And so what happened? Well, today that launched. A couple of days ago, Crystalvale launched the Crystal token. You could earn it for staking Jewel, single-sided. And then last night, at some point, the Crystal LPs went live. So not just single-sided staking Jewel anymore, but staking Crystal. And these APRs were already high, but I had been checking the DeFi Kingdoms Discord. In the announcement, Frisky Fox had said, he said that they're going to go with a super low APR for now, and then raise it once they saw that the LPs were going good. That super low APR was like 3,000% or some such shit. And no one went in, so I just like took a bunch of AVAX, split it into Crystal, LP'd it, stuffed it in there, and then got ready for the airdrop. The airdrop was today at 10 a.m., as you can see. And so, right before the airdrop went live, they announced the APRs, the new updated APRs, which were like 140 kek percent to start. So it was just printing for a second there. And if I go here, we can see the current APRs. Let me just see here. DFK chain mainnet. Why isn't this working? Right now they're pretty high. So like Crystal USDC, I think is like 14 percent. And then Crystal AVAX is really high. They're about to turn on double rewards. So you get Crystal, but you also get AVAX, which is going to be insane. And then they did the airdrop. So they turn on those LPs and you can see like, oh my God, 140 keks. Oh my God, airdrop. Boom. All right. It dropped from a high of $47 down to $17. I was able to claim my airdrop and sell right around here and then stuff it all back in. Literally bottom tick this thing with the homies in the pit. It was a blast. I mean, we enjoyed it. It was fun. And now it's all back in there. So what's currently going on? Well, those APRs are still very real. They're still there. And I see no reason why people won't continue to buy Crystal to get access to those APRs because they're freaking huge. So there's a bit of game theory going on. I don't know about Jewel price now. Like long-term Jewel, maybe, I don't know. I have no long-term thesis on DeFi Kingdoms at the current moment. But, yeah, I don't know about Jewel price because it's like, why? All the people who were like, I'm just going to stay in Serendale. I'm good on Crystal, bro. No, yeah, I'll wait. They're so fucked right now. It's the absolute state of the middle of the curve. Like, dude, did you see the one Jewel LP? It's unlocked. 250% APR. I'm good, bro. Oh my God. It hurts a little bit. So yeah, I don't know about Jewel because it's like all those people are now going to FOMO. They're going to FOMO so hard probably. Or not. Who knows? Like this, never never underestimate the strength of the mid-curver resolve. It is strong, but I've still got some Jewel FTM in Serendale, but holy shit, dude. Holy shit. How do you say to yourself, you idiots can go ape into Crystalvale. I've got 500% APR, 50% of it's unlocked. If you do the calculations, blah, 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 shut the fuck up, dude. 140 keks, okay? Look at my face. 140 keks. You just remember that. Dude, holy shit. Holy shit, crystal bears are fucked, dude. Wow. Like, this is not good. I don't like it selling out here. So what are some potential scenarios from here? Like, what am I doing? What are we doing? Where are we in space right now? Let's talk about it. So right now, I'm probably going to keep farming crystal for a little bit, given that as long as this APR is there, and as long as currently there's a raffle going on. So you can get raffle tickets. They're giving away 100 Gen 0 heroes. Gen 0 heroes in the original DeFi Kingdom, Serendale, at one point we're going for like 180k. 180 keks for a playing card NFT. So a lot of people want these Gen 0 heroes. That's obvious. They're giving away 100 of them. So people will stake crystal in order to get that hero. At the same time, they're going to want to LP crystal to get access to these APRs. So I don't think the bid on crystal is going anywhere today. I think we're safe to say that, right? Like, whales will be farming and dumping the shit out of this, and maybe it like marginally decreases over the next few days. But I don't know. I don't think it's going anywhere today. I don't know if crystal price is going anywhere today either. It seems like it's finding an equilibrium somewhere around $30. Who knows? Could go to 0, could go to 100. Who knows, right? But they are emitting it fast. And the thing is that there's another point of game theory, which is that, like, why would you, if whales are farming this token and they want to dump it, right? Their best bet is to wait at least another 4 days until we get a reduction in the locked amount. So you're farming crystal, right? And 7% of it is locked, or 5% of it is unlocked, 95% of it is locked. In about 4 days, that'll go to 7% unlocked. And that means a lot if you have thousands of crystal tokens. So I don't think the dump city millionaire shit is coming on crystal in the next few days. But that might be wrong. Who knows? What I'm going to do right now is I'm farming crystal with AVAX and USDC. I'm going to be taking my rewards. I'm going to be adding them to the jeweler to qualify for a Gen 0 raffle to some degree or another. And then I'm going to be selling off some of my rewards because it's a great opportunity. The bid is there, and it's a great opportunity to exit, farm and dump to a degree. And then I'm just getting an ungodly amount of locked crystal, which there will be secondary markets for. You'll be able to mine it. So, that's good for a while. I'm not even counting that in my portfolio balance. I'm not even looking at it. It's just like, it doesn't exist. With Jewel, I'm probably exiting sooner than later. So I might pull my Jewel, ex-Jewel LPs and exit soon. I don't know. Jewel could run up to $22. Who knows, right? It could break all-time highs. Who knows? But I think the safe thing here is, like, I made a lot of money, made a lot of free Jewel, and it's probably greedy to try to make more. So that's how I'm playing that. And then, I'm just waiting for this Gen 0 raffle. I already have a shitload of Gen 0 raffle tickets qualified for through other means over the last, however many months. So that's where I'm at with Crystalvale. Let me see. Is there anything else? No. Staking crystal as X crystal to qualify for Gen 0s. Probably pulling Jewel, ex-Jewel LP soon and starting to sell that off. Probably pulling Jewel FTM soon to start to sell that off. Keeping the FTM. because it hasn't done its thing yet. So that's where I'm at. Does anyone have any questions? Anything you want to know? I'd be happy to answer them. Let's take a look at the charts real quick. So ETH flirted with breaking the 200-day MA today, and that was exciting. I really hope it does it. That would be great. AVAX finally doing the thing that we all knew it was going to do. OmniLin asks, how does raffle work? Is there a minimum for raffle, like more crystal equals more chances? Yes. Let me pull up Frisky's announcement here. I just had breakfast. I don't usually eat breakfast, like, ever. But, you know, it was so tasty this morning that I was, like, on vacation almost in my mind. I was like, let's get some nice breakfast. Okay, yeah. So you get one raffle ticket for every 10x crystal. One raffle ticket for every 10x crystal, and then every 100x crystal, your raffle tickets per adjusts. So at 100x crystal, you don't get 10 raffle tickets, you get 11. At 200x crystal, you don't get, 20 raffle tickets, you get 24. At 300x crystal, you don't get 30 raffle tickets, you get 39. And on and on and on. So, pretty good op. I imagine it's all, like, these Gen Zeros are going to whales. Anyone who ever thought different is fooling themselves. But, you can, one can dream. And, yeah, I think I'm going to stake some crystal. I think I will. So, yeah, AVAX is doing the thing. It's finally broken out of this nice little tangle right here where we've had consolidation before Moon, right? It took forever to get out of it this time. And then it rejected prices below it here. And then, yeah, finally during the capitulation event across the whole market. Any new high probability trades? We'll talk about that. And then it capitulated down here. And then it got back in the rectangle. Oh. But it got rejected off of this downward sloping trend line, or what is known as a supply line. Every time it came up, it meant new people willing to sell. But the supply line finally ran out. And now it is broken above it. It has traded inside the rectangle and is now making a decisive break above it. It's well above the 200 AMA. No problems there. And then, yeah, so that's AVAX. Luna's finally doing the thing. My targets for this are, as I've said before, 120, 140, 160. And I think we'll get there in a very short time. I'm selling some at 120, selling some at 140, selling some at 160. What else? FTM. I mean, it looks ready, but it just got rejected off of its, 21 week or 20 week. I'm not sure which is which. The Moku on the daily is still pretty devastatingly bad, but on the 6 hour, boom, it finally did it. Green. And 6 hour Moku is an idea that I stole entirely from Z. So if you follow Ansem, if you follow Z, he's the one who recommended I do this. And I've back tested it a little bit with my eyeballs, not with a computer. Seems to be working out. So FTM, the bid is apparently on. It's also really low, right? Like, look at the catch up that it has to do to get to, like, look at a macro time frame and you see, like, okay, here's ETH's, like, death range. Here's Bitcoin's death range. Very bad. But it's made it out. And it backtested it even the other day. Okay, FTM. Not really, right? It still seems like it's, like, down in the dumps. Way lower in terms of its, like, mean valuation. So yeah, that's what I think about FTM. I'll hold it. I have, a bunch, and I'll hold it. If I split my Jewel FTM pair, I'll sell off the Jewel, and then keep the FTM. I'm not good at holding coins that I'm not earning a yield off of or that I can't collateralize. So I might go collateralize it or leverage it up or whatever. Who is Kurt? Kurt, who the fuck are you, dude? We want to know in the pit. Because so you seem to know about the probabilities. And, we can't have outsiders checking the chain for high probability trades. That's not copacetic. That's not cool. That's not kosher. We need to know. So let us know in the chat who you are. Kurt, Cutmaster Kurt, please. The SPX is continuing to not, fall to shit. It's even recovering a little bit after hours. That's great. The DXY, this is what we kind of use to say, hey, is our average people's families okay? Or are our crypto coins going to appreciate in value? One or the other. You can't have both. And so the DXY made it like a rally up, and that's potentially why, we've faced some headwinds. But like, look at this. This doesn't look good, right? If I were bidding this, I would be like, yeah, this is distribution range. Like this shit's about to run out of steam. You're about to find out you're floating in midair without any jet engines. I think it could rally up a little bit more, but I think ultimately it's going to have a real tough time. The one thing I will say that I'm tracking is the FOMC meeting, which we're not hearing about it yet. There's not a whole lot of shit about it yet, but it's next week. I think it's next Tuesday, if I remember correctly. So we got this upcoming week, right? We're in the weekend now. Yeah. So we might not hear about it until Wednesday, but around the end of the next week, we're going to start hearing all these people that are, oh, FOMC's next week, blah, 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 blah. They're, some coins are going to sell off. People are going to be like, bro, it's 100 BPS rate hike. I think it might be like a 50 basis point rate hike. I think they might actually do the thing. I don't know. I don't know even if that's going to affect us that much. Who knows? But it is coming, and that means that people are going to start selling off their coins going into it, and we might see some trouble. So I think the time to take profits is fast approaching, quite fast, and we might want to do that. As much as I want to see Luna run to 120 and 140 and 160, if it doesn't do it before next week, I'm probably not going to stay there because I don't want to suffer a massive drawdown. I got back to portfolio all-time highs on this run, and I don't want to round trip it. So, all right, let's check the chat for high probability questions. T, I was checking the chain. You missed it. Kurt, who is Kurt, dude? Who is he? L, Fate. Took an L on Fate. That sucks. A dog coin is coming to DFK chain. Actually, a bloater coin is coming to DFK chain. That's the DFK equivalent of a dog coin. It's Bloge. Bloge is coming. About Bent? You want to know about Bent? I can talk about Bent. So the one thing I'll say about Bent is that it they're not accumulating CVX at the rate that I would want them to. I want them to accumulate CVX more. If we go to their staking tab, we zoom in here for you Vatos. Oh, holy shit. One Bent is 1/3 of a CVX right now. That's pretty wild. So once you see that 3x multiple get there, I think you'll see the bid on Bent to a degree. But right now it's down bad. People were bullish on this for having been dumped at 650. We were all like, oh shit, Bent, the trade is on. Grab it at 650. Rode it up to 8. Now it's at 273. Where's the bid on this coin? What is happening? Right? What's going on? So you know, it's disheartening. The market cap of Bent is almost half of what its vote lock CVX value is. If they took their treasury and sold it, the market, so basically like this coin is intrinsically worth 2x what it costs. Where's the bid? Where's the bid? You know, that's what I worry about. I would say that they need to accumulate VLCVX faster. That'd be nice. They only have half as much VLCVX as Tetranode does. That's not good for a protocol. Their one participant outpaces you by 2 in your VLCVX. Not good. I think so. They need to adjust the Ponzi-nomics, accumulate CVX harder. That said, like it has to do the thing at some point. Like, look at it. Look at this. We're about to be at it's intrinsically worth 3x what you can buy it for. That can't last for long. I would say it can last longer than you can wait, sure. So be careful. That said, it's like at a certain point, CVX becomes very scarce as emissions die down to nothing, probably over the next like 2 years. CVX becomes very scarce. And that's when people will start looking for CVX in unconventional places. And so this amount of CVX, like Frax doesn't give a shit about Bent. You know, they don't care. Butterfly probably doesn't care. But in an environment where CVX is incredibly scarce, they'll start to care because it's already all gotten, right? So you could do worse. You could do worse than buying Bent at $2.72 when it's worth 0.24 CVX. And CVX eventually is going to be at like $100 or more. You know, probably, you know, it depends on your time frames. There's so many opportunities right now that I don't want to be sitting in Bent waiting for the market to catch up to this obvious inefficiency when I could be making money on like, when I could be doing this. Holy shit. I could have been doing that while I was in Bent. So I've been in and out of Bent like more times than I care to share over the last like 3 weeks. I might be back, but every time I get it, I'm like, this is staying flat and down. And the yield is not that tight considering the opportunity cost. So I'd rather not deploy capital into it right now. If Convex and Curve Wars heat up, I might play that ecosystem a little bit. All right. What's up, Pitians? That's all I wanted to share, guys, is the plays on DFKs. Dude, Jewel, the thing's not doing great. I'm a little worried. Why is someone going to buy Jewel right now? So, yeah. That's where I'm at. Is there anything you guys want to talk about before I leave? You guys want to talk about chain checking strategies, gauging probabilities, understanding high probability trades? You let me know. Because we've been checking the chain. Holy shit, have we been checking the chain. And you know what? Looks good. Looking good, gang. I'm going to leave a little bit more room for questiones before I dip set. Oh. Let me fix this though. Just a little taste of what's to come next stream. Go to Snapcam. Hold on for it, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Come on, you son of a bitch. Here we go. All right. We've been checking the chain. We've been checking the chain for high probability trades. And we're liking what we see. It's good stuff going on. This t-shirt is Eugene Snowden, sole legend of Orlando, Florida. He's our James Brown. My frac share, I have 0 frac share. I have 42 locked FXS from when I was a poor and I thought that was a good idea. I also have like 5,000 locked CRV, just as a little poor insurance, so that even if everything goes to shit in like 2030, I will have $3 or some shit like that. Who knows? EM Ramdas, like Baba Ramdas. What's going on here? What is that? You let me know. Damn, CBX FXS. FXS is going crazy, huh? That's wild. I really enjoy that. When FPI airdrop is my question. It seems like it's going to be soon. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I don't know, guys. If you don't have any more high probability trades that you found on the chain recently that you want to talk about, I might just roll up out of here. But you guys have been great. It's a great day. It's a great day. And I'm very excited. Alphas, no. All the alphas have played out. You know, like I had a whole gang of alpha about a month ago. You can go check. Okay, we'll check CRA. We'll check CRA. I warn you, though, I don't know anything about CRA. I know zero about it. But it seems lame. But that's my, like, to be real, like, Jewel is lame too, you know? It's like, if you explain to me DFK and I wasn't in it, I would be like, that's lame. Who cares? But, so, like, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but I think CRA is also lame. Yeah, I mean, if they're releasing a subnet in a month and the price is here, it seems like a good buy opportunity given enough time. I don't know. I'm not a CRA expert. Yeah, okay. If it dumped, yeah, you buy irrational news dumps for sure. I mean, fuck, dude. Look at the dump you could have bought this morning. Dude, have there ever been easier 2X's? I don't think so. But yeah, like, I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. I just don't fade GameFi anymore, dude. I just don't. Because it's like, what do you want to look stupid? You want to get laughed at by people who have just recently become rich whenever they do? Because that's what's going to happen when you fade, like, GameFi and Metaverse. You know, you're going to fade it now, and then in 2 months, it's going to friggin' moon. And then you're going to have people just like, you know, in your DMs or in your Discords, just like, whoa, have fun staying poor, you loser. And they're going to be rich now. So I just don't fade it anymore. It's like, maybe it moons, probably. You know, subnet, sure, why not? That said, it did have a nice run there. Had a nice little run there to $3.16. I don't know if it gets higher than that because we have validation for what a subnet launch looks like for a token. We have it. And it's this. Here's a token that similarly mooned. Similarly did very well. And then cratered just like CRA. And then hit a bottom. Had a subnet. And what's it doing? Like, we don't know yet. We don't know if it goes to 20 again or if it just kind of, you know, meanders around and then just like sort of loses steam. One thing I've noticed is that the narrative cycles have gotten tighter now, right? It's like 3 days you have to ride a narrative. But on the converse side, it's like maybe there's 3 days after it dies out for it to be dead. People forget so quickly now. We're all getting our cycles tuned to like short pico timeframes. So, you know, people fading, like people literally said DFK was over like yesterday. That's what they said yesterday. Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't fade it, you know, especially given that like it hasn't caught the bid yet. People are always looking for new high probability trades. They're checking the chain. This thing had a nice little run up this morning above $1, rejected it. And so it's like, yeah, they're checking the chain. when they see something that hasn't mooned yet in moon season, the bid is on. So, I don't know, dude. I wouldn't fade it. I don't know. I hope that JB gets his day in the sun with Craw. I know he's been holding this thing for God knows how long. It's almost depressing. But yeah, in terms of new alpha, like all my shit's played out, and people faded me hard. Like I was telling people to deploy on BTC, you know, literally on this channel, I was telling people deploy, or I'm deploying. I wasn't telling people to do anything. Like down here, you know. I think I even tweeted right here, longing to try crypto too. Oh yeah. There it is, right here. As soon as it came back down. So I've been bullish on the whole market since like this range here. And all my plays have played out, right? Luna, AVAX, BTC, ETH, DFK, all played out. So I don't know if I have any more alpha for you. Like it's getting to be about selling time for me, time to realize profits and wait for, you know, the chain to show me more high probability trades. I'm checking the chain. I'm analyzing the chain. I'm coaxing the chain. I'm petting the chain. I'm tending to the chain. Multiple chains. You know, it isn't just a mono chain world anymore. And we've got lots of chains to check. My daddy checked the chain. His daddy checked the chain. And that's what we're doing right now. We're checking the chain. Thoughts on Metis? I actually like Metis. I was checking the chain last night, and the probability seemed high. The probability seemed high on that trade, given that it was down at like 135. That thing is not caught in a bid yet. And I think it's because it was catching a bid before we went full bull. So, you know, it sort of floundered in obscurity. People were checking the chain for other things. But soon they'll check the chain. Soon people will be like me. All their alpha will have played out, and they'll be checking the chain. And when they do check that chain, Lord knows that Metis is a high probability trade. I said it in the Discord last night in the pit. I posted a photo of a woman with a child, and I said Metis so meaning like buy Metis maybe. That's what I meant by that. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that everyone is having a great Saturday. What a great day for coins. I love them. And just guys, what I want you to do, you know, I want you to always remember that there may not be high probability trades knocking at your door every day. There may only be low probability trades in your life and in your immediate circle. But what you need to do, you need to get out there. You need to pull up the chain. And you need to check it thoroughly. Okay? Check that chain. Because in that chain, there are probabilities. Low probabilities, yes. There are certainly low probabilities on that chain. But if you search hard enough and you become good at checking, there's high probability trades to be had. That's all I'll say about that. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Have a great week.